why don't we go ahead and start with the wallet? That's pretty straightforward. Let me go ahead and share my screen here, and we'll get that out of the way. So if you haven't set up your Helium wallet, you want to go to either the Apple or the Google Play Store. You want to go ahead and install the Helium app. It's got this Helium logo that looks like this when you get there. There's a few different things that have the word Helium in it. It's not the dating program or anything like that. We're looking for Helium HOTSPOTS. You want to go ahead and install it and open it up once it's installed. And when you do that, you want to go create an account. Now, what this is going to do, initially, it's going to set up your Helium wallet. If you haven't done this, go ahead and do it. If you've got a unit that's generating Helium tokens, or you've got team members generating Helium tokens, you want to really make sure that you get your wallet into your back office so that you can actually receive some HNT. It's really quite amazing when that happens. It really brings everything into the real world experience. So you create an account, and it's going to start by generating 12 words. Those 12 words you want to write down sequentially 1 through 12 with the word. It's going to start with 1, and then you kind of slide over to the next one all the way through 12. And then it's going to ask you, have you written these down? You want to click on that. And then it's going to test you. It's going to bring up, say, number 3 or number 4 with the question marks, give you a list of words, and you got to pick the word that actually corresponds to that number on your list, that 1 through 12. This one would be whatever the word is for number 3. And they'll do that. You want to click on it when you find the right one. They're going to do it again for 3 other additional ones. And then once you do that, it's going to ask you to set up a PIN code, a 6-digit numeric code. You'll do that, and you'll confirm it. And then you're pretty much done with setting up your wallet. The next step in that app would be if you were going to set up a hotspot, which we're not going to be talking about right now, but a lot of people are getting those. And that would probably be a good training call maybe for next week, is to start giving people insight on getting their units up and running and all the things associated with that. So once you get this in, then you want to click on this bottom icon. It looks like 2 kind of arrows facing each other. You click on that, and that takes you to your Helium wallet. And then what you want to do is you want to click on this icon at the bottom, which is the kind of the green arrow facing the individual, icon of an individual, meaning to receive Helium. And that'll help get you to the point where you're going to go ahead and it's going to give you your Helium address, your receive address. And it's a long string of characters, numbers, lower and uppercase digits, characters. So you don't want to try and write it down. What you want to do is you want to copy it. Okay. So basically, when you get to there, if you click share, and this is on an Android, I may be a little bit different on an iPhone, but it'll allow you to choose. You can copy the address. You can share it to your email account, which I think is a good idea. That way you can, bring it up and then copy and paste it into a Word doc or something that you keep track of your important iHub information. And then you're going to have to enter your PIN to do that, and then send it to yourself in an email. And then you can copy that address. And then you're going to go ahead and go into your back office and put it in there. And why don't I just do that real quick? Give me a second. I'm going to, let's see. We'll just follow that. When you go into your back office, down here at the bottom in green where it says, click here for your commission back office, as Chuck was saying, somewhat in jest with John, we do have a couple of different platforms that we are somewhat integrated with, but down the road will be probably fully integrated. But right now we're kind of straddling two different platforms, what we call our sales and marketing platform and what we're calling our commission back office. But there's a whole lot more going on than just the commission back office. But when you click on that, it will give you a kind of a temporary password that was assigned to every person so that they can transition from the sales and marketing back office to their commission back office. What you want to do is you just go ahead and copy and paste that temporary password, put it into the password field, and then click login. And then when you do it, it takes you over to your commission back office. And then what you do is you click commissions, you click now e-wallet, and then it's going to take you to the screen where you're able to paste that address that you had in your email address or that you shared to a document before. Now, it's really, really important to make sure you get that in there completely. What's always a great rule of thumb in dealing with any cryptocurrency wallet address is pay attention to the first three characters and the last three characters. And that way you know that you've copied the entire address and didn't leave something out. What do I mean by that? In this case, the first three characters are 13 capital N, and the last three are 5 small h small m. So that when you copy it, look at it when you're copying it in your email, your Word document, paste it in there. And then what you need to do is you need to confirm that you want to be paid in HNT rather, at the address that's there, and that it is a valid and correct HNT address. Now, the issue with cryptocurrency wallets is that if there's a mistake in the wallet, it's frequently something that isn't recoverable if the HNT is sent to a wallet. There's not a lot of forgiveness in the cryptocurrency space of amounts being sent to a typo in a wallet and things of that nature. So, do check it a few times just to be sure. Go back and forth with those first three and last three characters. Make sure you got it right, and then click Save Changes. Now, here's something that we've discovered that some people have missed is they've gone ahead and they put something in there. In some cases, they realize, oh my gosh, I actually did make a mistake. I'm missing the last character or something like that. And they go to do it again. And they go through all this. They click those two boxes and save changes, but it doesn't change. What's going on is that when you actually are trying to change an address that's been saved, it's going to trigger an email going to you at the email you have on record for your iHub account to make sure that you were the one that's changing the wallet. That's a security issue. We want to make sure. So a few of us were out there trying to change it multiple times before we realized that we better go look in our email and confirm that we want to change it. So that's what you need to do to get that in there. Do it today. If you've got Helium coming for June, go ahead, get it in. Even if it's a small amount, get it in because it's a wonderful feeling to receive it.